Have you ever wondered what truths about aging are universally acknowledged but seldom discussed openly? What are the realities we must accept to live our later years with peace and happiness? In today's video, we're diving deep into 12 hard truths about old age and exploring how to embrace these facts to live a more fulfilling and serene life as we grow older. As we embark on this journey together, remember, aging is inevitable, but how we handle it is entirely up to us. This video isn't just a list of challenges. It's a guide to transforming our perspective and finding joy in our golden years. So if you're ready to face these truths head-on and learn how to cope with them peacefully, keep watching. And don't forget, I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. Please share them in the comments below as we go along. Let's start with one of the most unsettling truths that we all must come to terms with eventually. 1. Acceptance of being forgotten. Imagine putting your heart and soul into building relationships, careers, and memories, only to realize that with time, the world may not remember your efforts as vividly as you do. This thought might be daunting, but it's a natural part of life's cycle. As we age, the reality that we will be forgotten sooner than we think is not just a possibility, it's almost a certainty. But here's the silver lining. Accepting this can actually set you free. When you understand that you don't need to be remembered forever, you start focusing more on the quality of your relationships and the authenticity of your daily interactions. Live in a way that brings you personal satisfaction rather than seeking approval or recognition from others. This shift in perspective can lead to a more peaceful and contented life. Embrace the moments you have, cherish the people who stand by you now, and let go of the desire to leave a lasting mark. Remember, it's about the richness of your life, not its length or the legacy you leave behind. Are you prepared to embrace this truth and focus more on what makes your life fulfilling right now? Share your thoughts in the comments below as we explore the next hard truth about aging. 2. Physical changes and limitations. As the years pass, have you noticed that your body doesn't quite keep up with your youthful spirit? The harsh truth is, as we grow older, our bodies inevitably change. We may wake up with new aches, notice our reflexes slowing down, and see our endurance wane. This can be frustrating and sometimes disheartening, but it's a universal part of aging that we all face. However, there's a powerful way to cope with these changes: acceptance and adaptation. Instead of mourning the loss of your younger physical self, try to appreciate what your body can still do. Shift your focus from lamenting lost capabilities to nurturing what remains and exploring new ways to stay active. Whether it's gentle yoga, walking, or swimming, finding activities that fit your current physical state can greatly enhance your quality of life. Listen to your body, give it the care it needs, and remember, every stage of life has its own beauty and opportunities. Embracing these physical realities not only helps you live more comfortably, but also allows you to appreciate the journey of life in all its phases. How do you cope with physical changes? Let's discuss in the comments below as we move on to another significant aspect of aging. 3. Loss of certain relationships. Have you ever felt the quiet sorrow of a friendship fading away, or a family relationship that isn't as close as it once was? As time marches on, it's a harsh truth that not all relationships are meant to last forever. Some people will drift away, and others might choose paths that diverge sharply from our own. This is especially common in old age, where the dynamics of relationships can shift dramatically. However, this doesn't mean we should dwell on the losses. Instead, focus on the relationships that do endure and the new ones that can still be formed. Value those who continue to invest in you, who make time to be part of your life, and who provide support and laughter. These are the relationships that truly matter. Letting go of past connections can be challenging, but it also opens the door to deeper connections with those who are still around. It's about quality, not quantity. Cherish the companions who remain by your side, and find peace in the knowledge that these relationships are the ones meant to last. What relationships have you cherished as you've aged? Share your experiences below as we tackle another inevitable aspect of growing older, facing our own aging, reflection in the mirror. 4. Facing the reality of aging. When did you last look in the mirror and pause, perhaps surprised by the face looking back at you? It's a common moment of realization for many as we age, seeing the visible signs of time on our own features. Aging changes us in more ways than one, and it's not always easy to accept the reflection we see. This moment can stir deep feelings from nostalgia for our younger days to acceptance of the current phase. However, embracing our aging selves is crucial for inner peace. It's important to understand that beauty and value don't diminish with age. On the contrary, they evolve. The lines on your face, the gray in your hair, each mark tells a story of experience, resilience, and survival. Recognizing the beauty in these signs of aging is a profound step toward self-acceptance. Try to see the person in the mirror as someone full of wisdom, deserving of respect and love. Because that person is you. Focus on the positive aspects of aging, like the wisdom it brings and the freedom to be unapologetically yourself. How have you come to embrace your aging self? Let's share and find support in our stories as we move to the poignant reality of loss in old age. 5. Experiencing grief and loss. One of the most heart-wrenching realities of growing older is the increasing frequency of losing loved ones. Whether it's friends, siblings, or even children, the pain of these losses is profound and reshapes our emotional landscape. Grief can feel like a constant companion in later years, a shadow that follows us even on the brightest days. Yet, it's essential to remember that grief, while permanent, also evolves. It becomes less about the sharp pain of absence and more about the soft ache of memory. Learning to live with loss is a crucial part of aging. It involves carrying forward the legacy of those who have departed, keeping their memories alive through stories, traditions, or simply the lessons they taught us. Moreover, embracing grief does not mean succumbing to it. Instead, it's about acknowledging the impact of those we've lost while continuing to engage fully with life. Cherish the time you have, make new memories, and allow yourself to experience joy and sorrow as they come. How do you cope with the losses that come with aging? Sharing our methods and stories can provide comfort and ideas for others. Let's continue this conversation and support each other as we delve into the next truth, the shifting role we play in society as we age. 6. Shifting role in society. Have you noticed how your role in the family, workplace, and community changes as you age? Perhaps you're not called upon for advice as often, or your responsibilities at home have diminished. This shift can feel unsettling and may strike a chord of irrelevance, which is a common sentiment among the elderly. However, this transition also offers a unique opportunity for personal growth and redefining one's sense of purpose. Instead of viewing these changes as a loss, see them as a liberation from demanding obligations. This newfound freedom allows you to explore interests and passions that may have been set aside during the more hectic years of raising a family or building a career. Now is the time to engage in activities that you truly enjoy, learn new skills, or even volunteer in capacities that interest you, contributing to the community on your own terms. This stage of life can be incredibly enriching if you shift your focus from what you're no longer responsible for to what you can now explore. Embrace this phase as an opportunity to live for yourself and discover the joys that autonomy and freedom bring. How have you reshaped your identity and found new passions in this stage of your life? Share your journey below as we consider the undeniable reality of our own mortality in the next segment. 7. Awareness of mortality. As we age, the awareness of our mortality becomes more pronounced. Each passing year reminds us that time is not infinite, and this realization can be daunting. However, recognizing that our time is limited is not just a cause for sorrow, it's a powerful motivator to live more meaningfully. Embracing the finite nature of life encourages us to prioritize what truly matters. It urges us to let go of petty grievances, to forgive more readily, and to spend more time with loved ones. It pushes us to live in the present, appreciate the small joys, and make decisions that reflect our deepest values. This shift in perspective is essential for living peacefully with the knowledge of our mortality. Moreover, this awareness should inspire us not to delay pursuing dreams or expressing feelings to those important to us. Every day is a gift, and we are reminded to act on our intentions now, rather than putting them off for a future that is not guaranteed. How has your perspective on life changed with the realization of its finiteness? What decisions have you made to ensure you live fully and without regrets? Let's explore these thoughts together and learn from each other's experiences as we move on to the importance of continual learning, even in our later years. 8. Importance of lifelong learning. Did you know that keeping your mind active through continual learning can significantly enhance your quality of life as you age? It's a harsh truth that if we do not engage our mental faculties, they begin to deteriorate. However, embracing lifelong learning can help prevent cognitive decline and keep you connected to a rapidly evolving world. Learning new skills or diving into new hobbies doesn't just nourish your brain, it also adds excitement and variety to your life. Whether it's picking up a new language, mastering a musical instrument, or simply staying updated with technology, each new endeavor keeps you mentally sharp and emotionally engaged. This proactive approach to learning helps combat the feelings of isolation and stagnation that can sometimes accompany old age. Moreover, education is a portal to new conversations and relationships. It can open doors to social opportunities and enrich your interactions with others, regardless of your age. By remaining curious and open to new experiences, you contribute to a fulfilling life that values growth and adaptation over stagnation. How have you incorporated learning into your later years? What new skills or knowledge have you pursued? Share your experiences in the comments as we discuss next how self-reliance grows in importance as we grow older. 9. Self-reliance. As we navigate the later stages of life, self-reliance becomes increasingly significant. Gone are the days when we might have relied on a bustling household or a busy workplace to define our routines and responsibilities. Now, the ability to manage our lives, from finances to daily chores, demands more personal initiative and independence than perhaps ever before. Embracing self-reliance in old age is not just about maintaining control over our lives. It's also about ensuring our dignity and continuing to contribute to our sense of purpose. It involves taking charge of our health by keeping up with medical appointments, understanding our medications, and staying physically active. It means managing our finances to ensure that we can support ourselves without constant dependence on others. Moreover, cultivating self-reliance helps build resilience against the uncertainties of aging. It allows us to adapt more easily to changes, solve problems independently, and feel confident in our ability to face life's challenges head-on. How do you maintain your independence as you age? What strategies have you found helpful in fostering self-reliance? Share your insights and tips in the comments below as we next explore how society's perceptions can sometimes underestimate the capabilities of older adults. 10. People will underestimate you. Ignore them. Have you ever felt underestimated because of your age? It's not uncommon for older adults to be overlooked or dismissed, especially in a culture that often equates youth with capability. However, it's important to remember that age brings experience, wisdom, and a unique perspective that are invaluable. Instead of succumbing to societal stereotypes that may try to sideline you, stand firm in your identity and continue to show your worth. Embrace your age as an asset. You have lived through decades, seen changes, and overcome challenges that younger generations can only read about. Use this experience to contribute to conversations, make informed decisions, and influence the world around you positively. It's also crucial to challenge these stereotypes by staying active, both mentally and physically, and by continuing to participate in community and professional activities. Show up where you're not expected to be and excel in ways that break down misconceptions about aging. How have you proved those who underestimated you wrong? What activities or roles have you taken on that demonstrate your capabilities and vitality? Share your stories of defiance and resilience in the comments as we move forward to discuss the regrets you might feel for things not done and how to address them. 11. You will regret the things you didn't do more than the things you did. As we look back over the landscape of our lives, it's often not the mistakes we made that linger in our memories, but the opportunities we missed. This is a harsh truth that becomes more poignant as we age. The regret of inaction can weigh heavily on us. However, recognizing this can spur us to embrace life more fully now, making choices that align with our deepest desires and values. Encourage yourself to step out of your comfort zone. Whether it's reconnecting with old friends, starting a new hobby, or even traveling to a place you've always wanted to visit, it's never too late to act on your ambitions. The aim is to minimize future regrets by seizing the day and making the most of every moment you have. Also, consider sharing your aspirations with others. They can offer support and might even join you in your pursuits, adding joy and companionship to your experiences. This proactive approach not only enriches your present, but also helps you build a past free from regrets about what might have been. What steps are you taking to avoid regrets as you age? Share your proactive choices in the comments as we explore our final truth. Choosing happiness in old age is within your control. 12. Happiness is a choice, even in old age. In the twilight years of our lives, it can sometimes feel like happiness is harder to come by, especially as we face various challenges related to health, loss, and change. Yet one of the most empowering truths we can embrace is that happiness, even in old age, is largely a choice. It is something we create through our attitudes, actions, and reactions to the circumstances around us. Choosing happiness means focusing on what we can control rather than what we cannot. It involves cultivating gratitude for the everyday blessings and finding joy in the simple moments, a sunny day, a call from a friend, or a favorite song. It also means making an effort to maintain social connections, pursue interests that bring pleasure, and stay physically and mentally active, which are all critical for emotional well-being. Moreover, choosing happiness involves letting go of past grievances and embracing the present with an open heart and mind. It's about deciding to live each day with purpose and pleasure, regardless of the challenges that come our way. What choices have you made to bring more happiness into your life as you age? Share how you find joy in the comments below, and let's inspire each other to embrace life with enthusiasm and gratitude. As we wrap up our journey through the 12 hard truths about old age, I hope this video has not only illuminated some of the challenges we face as we grow older, but also offered practical ways to live with these truths peacefully and happily. Aging is an inevitable part of life, yet how we choose to face it can make all the difference. We've discussed everything from the importance of accepting changes in our visibility and relationships to embracing our physical limitations and the significance of continuing to learn and adapt. Remember, each point we've covered today is not just about accepting aging, but about transforming our approach to it. Whether it's dealing with loss, facing our mortality, or fighting against societal stereotypes, the power lies within us to shape our older years into a time of growth, happiness, and fulfillment. I encourage you to revisit these lessons often, share them with friends or family who might benefit, and continue the conversation in the comments below. What resonated most with you? What will you start doing differently to embrace aging more positively? Thank you for spending this time with me. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and click the bell icon so you won't miss any of our future content. Your engagement helps us reach and help more people navigate their golden years with grace and optimism. Aging is not just a phase to endure, but a chapter to write with intention and joy. Let's commit to making the most of our lives at every age, with courage, love, and a little bit of laughter.